I can only learn the dark art. As one-eyed Kunkabo endured the pain, Zheng Jiasheng said, Lilith, what are you doing? Lilith said, I am sorry, but the helper you found is too strong, so I must make sure you die here. One-eyed Kunkabo said, You are not Lilith. Lilith said, Of course I am Lilith. I just found a way to make myself stronger, and you are the perfect sacrifices. Zheng Jiasheng said, Master, I will hold her off. Hurry and escape. As monsters charged toward Lilith, they were cut in half. Lilith said, Fool, do not waste your energy. The moment you stepped in, you lost any chance of leaving. One-eyed Kunkabo said to himself, so when she said, I was the only one who escaped, she was lying from the start. This place is her trap. She never intended to let us escape. Lilith said to herself, Master, that panicked look on your face. It is just like mine back then. Too bad. I am smarter than you. As she remembered the past, suddenly blood splattered on her face. Multiple monsters appeared. Lilith raised her hand and said, Wait, please wait. I acknowledge your power. Please spare my pathetic life. Can you hear me? If you wish to conquer this world, I am willing to be your most loyal servant. Her friend shouted, Lilith, what are you saying? Clark and the others sacrificed themselves to give us a chance to escape. And you... Suddenly, Lilith pierced his stomach. She looked at the others as they stood there, shocked. A monster said, Shush! You are too weak to be worthy of serving me. I would rather use you all as sacrifices. Lilith said, Of course, you can use us as sacrifices. As her friends were captured, she continued, But, if you grant me power, I promise to bring you even more sacrifices, just like now. The sky fell silent. Then it spoke. What a pathetic and disgusting race. But strangely enough, I find this amusing. Lilith said, You mean? The sky replied, I want to see what kind of sacrifices you can bring me. Lilith said, Thank you for your grace. I will never disappoint you. In the present, Lilith said, I have no time to waste on you. Just become my sacrifices already. As Zheng Jiasheng and One-Eyed Kunkabo sweated, a system notification said, Left route cleared. One-Eyed Kunkabo said, Mr. Ning. Zheng Jiasheng said, It worked. Lilith said, It is useless. The two routes exist in separate dimensions. Even if he clears one, he will never be able to complete the other. A system notification said, Right route cleared. Lilith began to sweat, shocked and confused. Huh? Impossible. How did he do that? As Ningfeng defeated a monster, he said, Just like Lilith said, these two paths are perfect mirror images. With this, I can just use Void Stride to cross over directly. No need to retrace the entire path. Huh? Looks like I am being teleported somewhere else? As Ningfeng was teleported, Lilith sweated and muttered, There is only one person. How could they possibly complete two routes? Dark energy swirled around them. They felt a heavy, overwhelming presence. Zheng Jiasheng said, Where is this place? Lilith said to herself, When both routes are cleared, you will be transported to the Master's independent space. But this is my first time here. Before, due to my failure, the Master deemed me unworthy to enter. Suddenly she was stunned. A giant entity appeared before her. Zheng Jiasheng said, Master, is that the final boss of the secret realm? One-Eyed Kunkabo said, That terrifying pressure, at least a Demon Lord level monster. He said to himself, Demon Lord, the strongest existence under the demon god. We will all die here. Lilith said to herself, Is this the Master's true form? Just looking from afar fills me with awe. I do not see Mr. Ning. He is probably dead. Lilith addressed the demon, Lord Master, I am your humble servant, Lilith. These are the sacrifices I have brought for you. I hope they please you. The demon lord replied, What are you saying? Lilith said to herself, The Master's voice. Why does it sound different from before? As a figure appeared standing on top of the demon lord, it was Ningfeng. Ningfeng said, Lilith, give me an explanation. Lilith was shocked and confused. This? Zheng Jiasheng and One-Eyed Kunkabo both exclaimed, Mr. Ning! Lilith said to herself, sweating, Why is that Ning kid standing on the Master's head? Why is the Master not resisting at all? The demon lord, also sweating, said to himself, I am so scared. I originally thought this guy just had high attack power, but when he reached the end of the route and found normal attacks too slow, he simply cast a forbidden spell and wiped out the guards I personally assigned. Then he used another forbidden spell, bypassing the dimensional separation to appear on the other route. The guards there did not even have time to react before they were also wiped out. Casually casting 3 forbidden spells. Only the former demon god could do that. Who is he really? Zheng Jiasheng said, Lilith, your scheme seems to have failed. Tell me, why did you betray the master and deceive all of us? Lilith said, why? Because you are all fools. Master, I told you, with your strength, you could have easily conquered the world. My family and I would have been your greatest support, willing to serve you. But you did not even consider it before rejecting me. As Ningfeng remembered what one-eyed Kun Kabo had said to him before, sorry, my arrogance earlier was just an act. Ningfeng said to himself, no wonder he said that at the time. Lilith continued, I do not understand. Why? Did you not enjoy that feeling of being superior? The strong ruling over the weak is the natural order of things. One-eyed Kun Kabo said, because the God I believe in despises greed and foolishness, and unfortunately, you and your family possess both. Lilith shouted, you. What did you say? Sasita said, that does sound like the Omni-Mage God style. Hanyin added, that? He really understands you. Lilith pleaded, Master, there must be another way, right? Hurry up and kill them. Kill them all. Suddenly, the Demon Lord's massive hand appeared. Lilith was shocked. She was then crushed to the ground like a bug beneath the Demon Lord's palm. Ningfeng said, it is about time. Just need to finish off this big guy, and the job is done. As he jumped, he shouted, skill activated. The Demon Lord cried out in pain. Ooh, arf. Ningfeng said, an unexpected bonus? As he looked at the item, a system notification said, notice, end relic detected. Begin absorption, yes or no? As Ningfeng, Hanyin, and Sasita looked from the spatial rift, Hanyin said, the space-time turbulence itself is unstable and usually disappears quickly. But the space-time turbulence here still remains. It might be troublesome. Ningfeng asked, why is that? Hanyin explained, because even the power of gods cannot eliminate the space-time turbulence. It can only be temporarily sealed by a large number of high-level believers using divine power. Sasita added, however, the existence of space-time turbulence is always a hidden danger. No one knows when a powerful being will appear and break the seal. Some worlds have been destroyed this way before. Ningfeng said, such a dangerous thing. If it was created by other gods just to deal with me, then they simply deserve to perish. Suddenly, Ningfeng felt something wrong. Hanyin, confused, said, Master. As Ningfeng touched the spatial turbulence, he said, it seems like I can repair this rift. Hanyin and Sasita were shocked, A system notification said, mission, repair the world, study the space-time turbulence, and restore it to normal. Time limit, 2 hours out of 2 hours. Failure penalty, erasure of the host. Ningfeng said to himself, even the power of gods cannot eliminate the space-time turbulence, yet the system issued a repair mission. Could it be the system is in existence above gods? Makes sense. After all, it keeps threatening me with erasure, completely ignoring me, the Omni-Mage God. I had better start researching quickly. Zhang Jiasheng asked, Master, what should we do now? One-eyed Kun Kabo said, Mr. Ning seems to be thinking about something. Let us not disturb him for now. Ningfeng raised his hand. As he felt energy on the rift, sudden pain hit him. He said to himself, the space-time turbulence is tearing my body apart. This kind of pain is simply unimaginable. Then he heard a voice. He said, around me, there seems to be some kind of sound. The voice said, gods will inevitably fall. Gods will inevitably fall. Ningfeng said to himself, darn, is this a trap? Darn it, whether it is a trap or not. As long as the system has issued the mission, there must be a way to solve it. Calm down. Calm down. Suddenly Ningfeng stopped and said to himself, I felt it, even if it was just for a fleeting moment. Then he said aloud, there appeared to be a different kind of breakpoint. If I can capture it. He closed his eyes. Ningfeng grinned and said, the surrounding turbulence seems to be deliberately interfering with me. I must focus even more. Suddenly, Ningfeng noticed something and said, found it. Outside, Andro stood silently. He said, it has been over 2 hours since they entered the secret realm. It seems Lilith's plan has succeeded. Hopefully the demon lord inside the secret realm is satisfied with this sacrifice. As long as I gain the support of the demon lord, no one will be able to stop me from ruling the world. A servant said, Lord Andro, the guild alliance is surrounding this place. Andro said, these fools. They are only reacting now? Then let us send them to the afterlife. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Let's keep the conversation going and get those analytics buzzing. Until next time, take care.